Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Edward Cabrera. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Luis Campusano.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Ball.
Outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now this is in the air down the line. On his way over. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 3. The wind of the pitch. Down the line. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to short, Gordon. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's the strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And he deals. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Runner around third. 3 runs are in. In there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down, runner at third. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. To the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
In the air, left field. Frelick after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Man at first, Xander Bogaerts. The next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. That catches the top part of the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Two outs. That's to third. Slings to first. Bogart's retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Jake Berger. Darvish back to work. And downstairs, Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
So a man aboard. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. And a good eye there.
Down.
The Fish down by 4 here in the third and final game of the series.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike.
Cronenworth to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Luis Campusano. That one down the line. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped on a line. Garrett calls it in, 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now batting Tyler Wade. Singled and scored his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He tripled and scored his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Hit hard, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done, drives in the run.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, A.J. Puk.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth outside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 outs. To the right side. Bell takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. There's a strike. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. This to third, Machado. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And up next for Miami, Nick Gordon. That's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That's a strike. Now 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Kim throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that is that. On to the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
These Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And the pitch. That one missed. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. De La Cruz on at first, nobody out. Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. That one out to right. Snags it on the run. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times. And
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 8-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one the other way. Off balance feet. There's 1. Throw to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Base hit and a run in to score.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Weathers.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Popped up. Berger gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy number 6. In the air, left side, and just foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gathers and throws to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Fraley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's inside, and 1-1. The Padres up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And
that's
another ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Luis Ariz stands in. Grounded out his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban up and loosening in the pen. The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Gordon flips to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. Swings through that one.
You know, these Marlins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Right through there. Got him. Now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 9.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even. And they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the line, base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Stone Garrett. 0 for 1 so far. Just
that missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Now 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses.
1-2.
And the count is 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
On the ground to third. To first, that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and they're down 9. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for San Diego, number 3. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Weathers. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gordon with the toss to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now Machado up here. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. It's a double. His fourth hit of the game.
Now batting.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate.
No,
man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Kim in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one smoked out to left. Fraley grabs it on the run. Next for the Padres, Tyler Wade. Top of the zone for a called strike. That clips a corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one not close. And it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Gone! His second home run of the series. It's 12-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. On playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Huascar Brazoban.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Arise on the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 across on this San Diego homer. On bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. And it's fouled away.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one ripped right center field. Wade heading to the alley, and he makes the grab. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Number 6 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's to third. Machado fires across the diamond. Play is made. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Sal Frelick, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground. And he grabs it foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Ground ball, left side. Slings it across. Play made. That ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Padres 12. And back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now the DH for the Padres, Ellie De La Cruz. And a pitch. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Check on the runner. De La Cruz back easily. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out to center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Man at first, Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Waste no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is number 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Slice to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Relay to second. Tries to get back and save. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Machado, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
These boys are ready to make.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. Center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
The designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. Got
the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the left field line, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
2 outs. Up the middle, Kim. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Razaban back to work. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Tatis waits. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one the other way. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Nick.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Out there to center. Wade should have this one. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Bounced out to short. Kim tosses across to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
De La Cruz.
Base knock center field.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Razabon throws over. De La Cruz dives back in safely. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it! Really had to move for that grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. Foul ball. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Berger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The Fish down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Mm-hmm.